Okay, I think we'll talk about the Coleman CT200U. These are really fun little mini bikes. I think we've had this for about 5 years. It's been a great little bike. Very simple. I mean, this thing is... You just have to respect its simplicity. I mean, it's all metal. Even the fenders are all metal. It's got the very common Honda clone 6.5 horsepower engine on it. You can buy those anywhere you want to buy them. I mean, they've made millions of those. All the parts are available for it. It's got a nice thick, I'm not sure if that's like a 3/4 inch or what, but it's got a nice thick rear axle. So it'll hold, I'm 220 pounds and it'll have no trouble holding me, that's for sure. It's got the nice big ATV tires on it. And these are low pressure, so they cushion the bumps nice, and they make nicer bikes with suspension and all that, but you really don't need that because these tires are so big and cushy. They take a lot of the bumps, and then you don't have to worry about your forks going bad or your swing arm bushings going bad or shocks or any of that stuff. It's just a nice simple little machine. And I think they're probably about $700 these days. But that's $5,000 worth of fun for $700. But yeah, the smaller 100U is probably okay for kids. But if you're gonna get one of these for $200 or $300 more, just get this one. It's got double the horsepower. It's bigger. I mean, this thing is the perfect size bike. Kids can ride it. Adults can ride it. All that good stuff. Now, you can buy charging coils for these. These engines are common. You can get these charging coils, and then you can hook up a headlight if you want. So that's always an option. Now, this one, it looks like a torque converter, but let's take that off. It's actually got a jack shaft on it. And I can only assume the reason they do this is probably so they can use a smaller rear sprocket. Otherwise you'd have a sprocket that's like as big as the back tire, and that just wouldn't, probably just get rocks and stuff in it and all that stuff. So as you can see, it kind of the way it's set up, the gear ratio is lowered using this jack shaft. So it's a 1-speed centrifugal clutch, and as you can see, the smaller sprocket in the back there, that kind of gears it down and allows for a smaller sprocket in the back there. So I think they really engineered this well. The only thing you got to watch out for is you want to Loctite that when you first get it, because I've had this come loose. And that's about it, and just keep everything, well lubricated. Now you can put a torque converter on here, and that would give you probably another 15 miles per hour of speed. But, it's not necessary. I mean, this bike has plenty of power. It goes like 20 miles an hour out of the box. But the big thing with it is it accelerates awesome. I mean, this bike has so much power. I mean, it just gets up and goes. So yeah, we'll fire it up, take it for a little spin real quick here. So yeah, our gas is turned on. We'll choke it, make sure our little switch is on. Now on these mini bikes, on is always going to be the smaller button. For safety reasons, the off is always larger. So Like on this one, it doesn't really say what's on and off. So if it doesn't tell you, always go with the smaller button. That's always going to be the on position. So either way, let's we've got it choked, we've got our fuel on, it's got gas in it. Yeah, and we'll take off. Now, I have no complaints about this bike. I'd say if anything, the vibration, you know, if you're riding it for a long period of time, especially men, you know, certain body parts might start going numb during a ride, but again, that would be easily fixed. You know, we could remove the seat, make a thicker seat. You know, it would be so easy to do that. So, but you know, it's not that big a deal. That would literally be the only complaint. The rest of this bike is amazing. I mean, it runs like brand new, you guys. Kind of hard riding one-handed. Sorry guys, I was riding with no brake. I was filming with the left hand, so let me the kickstand down. So yeah, this thing is the power. I mean, the acceleration is awesome, you guys. You gotta get one. No complaints. Thanks for watching.